Letter G reads, carbon disulfide vapor is burned in excess oxygen. The question, and again I encourage you to read the question to give insight into the pattern of chemistry, what is the oxidizing agent in this reaction? So a couple of things I noticed. The word burned makes me think of a combustion. Burning in oxygen is a type of combustion pattern, and yet I also know things will change charges based on the question. It's a redox as well. Oxidizing and reducing agents are those things that change charge. I remember learning Leo says grr. So thinking letter G through with you says, when carbon disulfide vapor, carbon disulfide, in a gaseous form indicating this molecule, nonmetals are molecular, as a gas, will not dissociate, is burning in excess oxygen, so plus O2. Thinking about the pattern of combustion as well as a redox. A combustion pattern, although this is not a hydrocarbon, will produce carbon dioxide and, instead of water vapor, if this were a hydrocarbon it would produce water, it's going to produce the sulfur oxide compound, SO2. Now, based on charges, we can predict what was oxidized and what was reduced. Let me first take a moment to balance. 2 sulfurs, double the sulfur dioxide, 4, 5, 6 O's. We'll need a 3 in front of the oxygen. Now, thinking through charges, any compound like molecule of oxygen by itself, 0 is its net charge here. Sulfur is a -2, but there's 2 of them here, so the net is -4, giving this carbon a +4. Oxygen now, and its carbon dioxide is a -2, giving me a net -4. Carbon has not changed. It still remains a +4. Oxygen -2, but there's 2 of them there for a net -4. Sulfur is now a +4. I notice sulfur was a -2, and now it's a +4, becoming more positive. And oxygen was a 0 and went down to a -2. You could pick either place to do that with. Loss of electrons is oxidation. If you lose electrons, you are more positive. Leo is coming from the sulfur. Oxygen went more negative. It is the grr. Gain of electrons, reduction, becoming more negative. The question wants to know the oxidizing agent. And I remember agents force the other reaction to occur. When it's asking for the oxidizing agent, I'm really wanting to know what is reduced. What is reduced was the oxygen. And you can write that either with the word oxygen or by writing its symbol, O2. Since oxygen was reduced, it is the oxidizing agent. Good hint here. The word oxidizing agent comes from the root word oxygen. Oxygen is a strong oxidizing agent. It's the one I would lean toward if I'm guessing.